Welcome back to The Hill. We continue to keep our eyes on what's going up on Capitol Hill as Kevin McCarthy has been stripped of his title as the Speaker of the House. And now the question is, what might happen from here going forward? Joe Khalil is live on the steps of the Capitol. One of the 8 Republicans who voted to strip Kevin McCarthy from that title is Congressman Tim Burchett. The two just hanging out there on the steps of the Capitol. It has been an exhausting day, so I don't blame the congressman. Joe, I'll turn it over to you.
Yeah, look, it's been really hot. It's shady right here. Congressman said we could sit down, so we're sitting down. This is much better than what was going on before. Congressman, so look, you were one of the votes to remove Speaker McCarthy, one of the Republicans to do so. Could you just lay out your reasoning for why you made that vote?
Yeah, I went down a path. I said I was going to, I knew I'd lose a friend if I voted against Kevin McCarthy, but then my conscience was telling me that he needed to go. You know, we had 6 weeks away from here, and we knew when September 30th was going to happen, because it happens about this time every year, and yet we decided to take that time off and then back us up against the wall, which they always do. Leadership and the people in power love to do that, and then we panic, and we're going to close the government down. And then, but the thing I fear more than 3 days of closing the government down is how this is going to affect that little single mom who's working two jobs to put food on the table for her 2 or 3 kids. And then we just keep devaluing the dollar bill with inflation and with this crazy out of control spending. We take in $5 trillion a year. We spend in, I'm sorry, we take in $5 trillion a year, and we spend $7 trillion, and you cannot do that.
So I think the country is now wondering what comes next. Do you have an alternative? What can we expect to see from you all to fill the void that now exists because you, some other Republicans, and Democrats voted the Speaker of the House out?
Well, fortunately, we have a very deep bench. We've got some really great people there. Tom Cole, Mark Green out of Tennessee, Tom Emmert.
Do any of them want the job?
Steve Scalise. Come on.
I mean, none of them have expressed that, have they yet? Or have they? You can make some news here.
It's dead air. You better say something, because I'm not going to say anything.
I was waiting for you. I mean, so talk to us about what the deliberation is like. You know,
yeah, this is new ground for everybody. I'm not sure what they'll do, and I'm sure the Speaker will make a play for it again. Speaker McCarthy will, of course, and they'll push him for a while, and we'll just see what happens. I don't know what will happen.
All right. Well, I think the rest of us are also waiting to see what's going to happen. Congressman, I appreciate you taking time.
Hey, Joe, before you run,
Blake, yeah.
Joe, can you hear me? Before you run, can you ask the congressman, is there any scenario, under any scenario whatsoever, in which he would vote for Kevin McCarthy if Kevin McCarthy keeps going at it and starts cutting deals?
From our anchor, Blake, is there any scenario you can see where you would vote for Kevin McCarthy to become Speaker again?
I don't know. I think he needs to come to the revelation that the path we're going down and the path we've been going down the last 30 years is broken, and that we need to change it. And
what would he have to do to prove that to you?
Well, his style of leadership's got to change. You know, he'll tell you that, well, the committee's brought it up, but the committee's never did anything about it. I said, well, we were out of town for 6 weeks. Why don't set the calendar? You know, things like that. That's not leadership. That's signing up for the picture on the wall and you know, cutting the ribbons. We need leadership. It's tough times in this country, and we better start addressing them.
All right, Congressman, thank you. Blake, they're yelling at me that I got to throw it back to you.
Yep. No. Thank you. Appreciate it. That was revealing. And Congressman, thank you. Before we move on, I didn't hear a no there, which was interesting.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.